Hey, JR. Simply Wicked, hello. How's it going? We're just done working. So, had a good day. I officially bought my Grateful Dead ticket, so I paid for that. That's in July. I lost one of my tools today, so I'm a little bummed. It's okay, I'll go get another one. I don't understand how it could disappear. Had some kid cleaning up trash. Drinking a Twisted. Hey, Patty Love. Just juicy. Oh, thank you, Abbey Road. You too. Yeah, I only got one day. So it's kind of hard. I don't like to feel like I'm old, but they're playing 2 days. They're not even playing 3 days. So for me to go one day and not go the other day makes me feel like something's wrong. So I'm thinking I should go. And I probably... the thing about it is I want to bring my bike, but I'm kind of scared to lock it up at the Dead show. I think it'll be fine at the Dead show. But then camp out somewhere, and the next day fuck around in the city, and then go to the show again, or hang out at Shakedown or something. And I don't know why, but I think the second day is going to be better than the first day for some reason. Yeah, so it cost me $60, and I guess I owe my boss a beer, and then I'll help him with parking. You got a good job, Simply Wicked? That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's really good, because you need a good job. Like, I have a half-ass job, and I'm happy with it. But I don't have a fucking total loser job, you know, like in Vegas. That was fucking hard. You probably don't know, because I never filmed it. But working in Vegas, I would have to eat at the fucking Mission. Like, you would not believe how many times. Like, wait with a bunch of homeless people for an hour. I have a fucking job. Yeah. I have to go all the way to fucking Skid Row or wherever it is, so I can fucking have a meal. That's pretty sad. That's what happens when you make $10 an hour. Can you imagine? I was working in Vegas, $10 an hour, and I'm 57 years old. Okay. Going, this is like fucking high school wages. Right? So at the end of the day, you make about $70. And the thing about it is, I made the same amount of money today, but no taxes. So $30 more in my pocket. You pay taxes, that's $30 in taxes they take out every day. So that's good. So I guess that's what I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna buy another tool tomorrow. Hopefully, it's $30.
Hope you're doing well these days, brother. Respect to the Bird Gang.
For sure. Thank you, JR. Hey, Dread. So happy for you, sir.
The winter was so hard. beneath the ground. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I sat down to my supper. It was a bottle of red whiskey. I said my prayers and went to bed. That's the last they saw of me. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. When I awoke, the dire wolf, 600 pounds of sin, was grinning at my window. All I said was, come on in, don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. The wolf came in, I got my cards. We sat down for a game. I cut my deck to the queen of spades, but the cards were all the same. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Don't murder me. Up in Dario, black and bloody mine. The dying wolf collects his due while the boys sing round the fire. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me.
Hey Vic, so I have one more joy is this sherbet stuff. I'm wearing a jacket because it's a little cold. I have a long sleeve shirt. The sun came out. This morning it was foggy. All the ground was wet, like it was raining this morning. Okay. Haven't heard that one in a while, JR. And then, so my boss is a Deadhead, right? And so that's what we were listening to at work, too. Trilobite. Hey, Joey. How's it going? Big Rattlehead. Good to see everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. I just got off work, but I'm not. Usually I get wound up, but I had a good day because, you know, pretty much demo. That's all it was. But, got it all done. You know, ripped apart this bathroom. Took the shower out. Took the bathtub out. Took the carpet out. Took the toilet out, took the sinks out, ripped out the wall, not the whole wall, but wherever the bathtub was in the shower, ripped all that up, because that's going to be all redone. So it's pretty good. Alright, let's smoke out. El Orange, pretty good, huh? Michael R, are you in here? Yes, I have Sunday and Monday off, so it's a good thing I worked. I kind of splurged my money. I bought some records and I bought some tools. And then me, I'm not very good with money, so just beer, cigarettes, and food and shit. I go, fuck. All that shit adds up, right? And then munchies or whatever. But I did get some new tools. You know, I bought these pair of Milwaukee pliers and I painted them all pink and they were so beautiful. Red and black, not no fucking pink. Painted them all pink, I fucked them all up. Looked stupid, right? When I get my new pry bar, because it's not a $10 pry bar, it's not a $20, it's a $30 fucking pry bar. I'm gonna paint that fucker pink, the whole fucking thing. Like I got a stripe on mine, right? Disappeared. Fuck that, paint the whole fucking thing pink next time. And those, I don't like using anyone. It's just like my pliers. Pulling out staples in the wood from the carpet. You know how they put the padding down? It's like my pliers just pull them out. Like, so good. Yeah. I was just too lazy. I was going to go ride my bike to Home Depot and get one as soon as possible. But fuck off all my money. So I'll just chill out. The ice cream man. Can you hear the ice cream man? Icy.
Sending some love and good vibes.
Oh, Simply Wicked, thank you. Mr. Pallone. Patty Love. Faded Bones. Thank you so much. Oh, there's no media. Simply Wicked, are you going to play a song? That's awesome, you got a job. And it's kind of neat because you get to meet different people every day. Like my job, it's the same people that do the construction, and so you know, it's cool. But you know, when you work at a place like that, you get to meet different people. I actually miss working at the motel because we meet lots of good people. It's just the guy I worked for was such a fill in the blanks. Hey Joey. Alright, let's keep smoking out. There's clouds. The sun is kind of coming out, but it's still a little chilly. And I've been jonesing for a McDonald's all day, right? Like, my boss comes, he got a McDonald's coffee, right? So he said, would you like to get something to eat? I said, yeah, let's go to McDonald's, right? There's a Jack in the Box right here. He's all like, is it okay we just go to Jack in the Box? I'm like, yeah. They don't want you to chauffeur me around, but ugh. I'm just kidding. You sent me a present on Jono alerts. Thank you, Simply Wicked. That's awesome. Sean Quinn came by last night. So, pretty much hung out with Rosie. I should call him and bug him because he's supposed to call me, so I know he made it home okay. He's supposed to text me. But yeah, so he came by last night, hung out for a minute. I think he was gonna stay, but I told him I had to work today. Donna, May. Right on. So we're smoking the sherbet. I got the last joint of sherbet. And then I bought some other pot. So lost my phone, someone was honest. So someone brought it back. Oh, and then I bought some fucking albums. That's where my money went, right? So bought these 2 albums, right? So I got a Beatles record and a Rolling Stones. We should listen to the Rolling Stones. I was like, shoot. I got all excited because someone returned my phone. I was going to spend all my money and get a new phone. And it wouldn't even be as good as this one because the last one I bought was brand new. And then I got it fixed and it still don't work. Brand new. So that's probably the only phone that I could afford to get. And it's like I just bought one. Right? The screen was broken. So I fucking had it fixed. Right? It worked for a day and it doesn't work anymore. It's brand new. So I don't have to go through that and buy a cheap phone that's not going to work. So I'm very excited. So I bought some tools and then I bought some records and I bought some pot. Oh. Airfare. Detroit. It's trilobite. No, it's frog. Troglodyte. Troglodyte. I can't see. If you were paying, I probably would do it. But I work 5 days a week, so I only have 2 days off. The good thing about it is, like, Memorial Day weekend, you get 3 days off. You know? So, those are good. I'm so happy to have 2 days off. Because when I worked at that other job for the past year, or over a year, it was 6 days a week. Yeah. Not all the time, but the majority of the time, 6 days a week. So that means 1 day off. And 1 day is really not enough. Let me close this thing. Yeah, 1 day is really not enough time, especially if you're old burnout like me. So 2 days feels like heaven, right? 3 days. Luckily, I work today because, to be quite honest, I can't afford 3 days off. So, nice to have. So you need 3 days to go somewhere. You could travel. You could spend a day. And then a day coming back. But I wonder how much that costs. Detroit, like, I would be scared to go to Detroit because it's a big city. And, you know, you don't know it. You go in the wrong neighborhood. You'd be like, I think that's a big thing for the automobile industry, right? And Kiss, right? Detroit Rock City, the band Kiss. What else is... What kind of event? It's a pool event? A big pool? Like playing pool or swimming pool? Big Pine Ranch. That sounds wonderful. You know what I should invest in? I should invest in a camera. You know, I take pictures on my phone. But like, say I go see the dead. Would it be cute my phone? It's better to have a consumer camera because you can't bring a professional one. And yeah, they don't want you videoing it, but you know, you could video it. I've been doing that a lot lately, but I'd rather be close enough to take a picture. And the picture is weird because sometimes you have digital delay. Depends on what kind, your phone, whatever, digital delay, not like a real camera. But just to get it live and just freeze it in time. And I do the numbers game where I take a bunch of pictures. Sometimes I get lucky, you know, I get the right picture when I see it. Other times I don't get any. But try to get one, you know. Hey, Earth Bull. Well, that sounds wonderful. Troglodyte? I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't see, and I don't know how to say her name. You know, I'm not that good. I'm okay. Like, I don't suck. I could... Like, say if you know how to play pool... we could have fun, right? Because I'm not going to totally... Sometimes you just have off days. You totally suck. But... Still lose. Like, whatever. But have fun. Because it's not a total wipeout. I used to work at a pool hall. Actually, I worked at two. I never learned how to play. And my best friend... This motherfucker is so good. He's a B player, because where I work, lots of pool hustlers. So the A, they're the best pool hustlers. They're A players. They win all the money. If you're a B player, you know, you just can't play A players. You got to play C players or other B players, right? So my friend, and we worked at the same place, the Hollywood Athletic Club, and he could shoot pool. We would go to a bar, he would run that table. And he was so good that he didn't bet money. He could bet money. People think they're good. He is a B player. Like, for professional pool hustlers, yeah, he's a B player. Or something. B minus. He's up there. Because... out of all the bars we went to, I've only seen... I don't think I've ever seen anyone run him off the table. I think one guy was pretty good and it was like even, but as far as I remember, I don't know if that guy ran him off the table. It's pretty good. I can't remember someone running him off the table. Now, he would embarrass me, but they play a different kind. They play 9-hole, right? Heineken time. My grandkids just ran in. Oh, awesome. Good to see you, Nino. You have fun with your grandkids. Bobby Kimmel, I'm on my 10th beer. Can I call you Trilobite? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just going to call you Trilobite. Okay, like a pet name. Avalon Gamer. Hey. Cheers, Bobby, right? Old Position Adventure. We're shooting tonight in Cleveland, 11 p.m. Oh, that's awesome. So I worked at this pool hall. Back in the day in the 20s, it was a men's only athletic club, right? The Hollywood Athletic Club. And then it turned into a fancy pool hall for all the celebrities and the pool hustlers. And it wasn't your average pool hall. Like, you would see comedians, celebrities, sports stars, rappers, like, every day. They'd come play pool. What was the one guy? He would be there all the time. Fuck, can't even remember his name. I think he was a comedian or something. Really popular. Rock shows? No, I know they have a big one in Arizona, Quartzsite. I know that's a big one. Up north, they had this really killer rock store, right? But someone broke all the windows. I think they were going to shut down, but it stayed open for a little while. And someone took all that stuff. Like, they broke in, like they smashed the window. Who does that? It's Humboldt County, you fuckers. And the rock store has been there forever. Like, really neat stuff, right? I got a dragon. Did you see my dragon? Look, Earth Bull, I'll show you my dragon. It's my pet dragon. We should come over here to my office. See my pet dragon. But can you see the crystals in his head? And then he got a thing and it goes all the way down his nose into his horn. I don't know if you can see it. But look at how well it's cut out. Okay, hold on. I don't know what happened to my selfie stick. We're gonna chill out right here at my office. Let's see if we can get some sunshine. Well, I gotta read my chat. Alright, hold on. Just give me a minute. I gotta get a chair and a beer. Now I just want to relax, right? I have to go get cat food. The little varmints. Alright, let me plug my phone in. I know that cord doesn't look good in there, but whatever. Oh, you do cannabis promotions? That's awesome. Oh my god. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, right? But don't hate the messenger. They said that the pot, 90% of the pot farms in California have this weird something that fucks up the pot plant. And then it makes it just fucks up your plant. You don't, it kills the THC content, and it doesn't, you don't get any product or something, I don't know. But they said 90% of California pot farms have it. So, do you think it's a Chinese fucking around? Do you know what I'm talking about? Lower THC, and it makes your plant fucked up to where it doesn't. So I just read it today on my phone, and isn't it weird how you go like, you should be in more like pot. Oh, the pot's so good. I want to grow a tree this year, or a baby tree or something, right? A squirrel, mama crow, and I was like, I don't want to fucked up. I don't want to be smoking something all fucked up, right? You don't want no mold. A lot of times you get spider mites. Sometimes it's like, fuck it, I don't care. I'll smoke spider mites. Stoner, but mold, no. I forget what it's called, but it's a pathogen or something, and I guess it's really serious because they said marijuana industry makes billions of dollars. You fuckers smoke that much pot? Billions? Fuck, I should start selling pot again. What do you think? Yeah, regulated, no spider mites. I was lucky. I grew outdoors and I never had no spider mites. Right? They were fine. A little bit of mold, that white mold. So reading this pot book, right? And he a pot grower. I don't know if it's Jack or I forget who it is, but he got all these pot books, right? He said you spray milk on it, right? So spray milk on it, it makes it go away. Like no chemical whatever in a bottle from a moo cow, right? So spray milk on it and wash it off. It makes it go away. Other than that, I worked at, for other people where they have really enormous nuggets, and then you get that bud rot if the buds are too big. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a cigarette and another beer. Give me a minute. Alright, so I'm back. So my place is such a mess, right, that I can't find my little selfie stick, and so it's driving me wacko. But right, you know how much I pay attention to the news because I got drunk news reports sometimes. So the pot, it said 90% of the pot got disease, right? Like COVID or some shit. You're like, oh fuck, now all of a sudden stressed out, like, oh shit, have a good growth, like something pure and natural, right? There should be no stress. We don't pay attention to that anyways. We'll bangerang it somehow. We just got to get a good clone. That's all. The Sour D up in Humboldt. Hold on. I can't see. Has fluffy foxtail nugs that can be mistaken for larvae. If I don't know it, whatever it was, like we have a San Francisco Chronicle newspaper, so I believe it was in the San Francisco news today. No, it's something new, right? I think the Chinese are fucking around again. They said no, you can't smoke pot no more. They put spray on it, and they genetically fucked it up. Now got COVID. No, because we grew a bunch of sour D. We probably grew. My friend, he has some land up there, and he grew 200 plants, right? Luckily, he's my friend, so I get to grow 6 plants, right? I feel like a grower. I have no idea. These fuckers been doing it for 20 years or more. Sour D's. So was digging holes and shit, and then got the plants in and stuff, and then at the very end, like I got my plants in late, alright, but then he put 50 sour D's, like baby ones. It was so late, right? But he watered them, and they grew pretty good. Like my plants. I put mine in the ground late after everyone else got their plants in the ground. Then it still took me like weeks to get all the fertilizer for my bed, because I went in the mountains and I got all this oak mulch, right, and I got horse shit, like Buddy's shit, right, and like Jenna had a bunch of horses, so she had 6 horses at that time. So I had 6 plants. We named all the nuggets or whatever after the horses. But sour D's, I was so surprised. Those 50 plants, they grew so fat and they did really good. Only because of elevation, because you can't grow it on the beach. You have to be in the mountains. And it's funny because people go up there and they stuck up there. Like, you haven't been off the hill in how many months? Me, I go down there every couple days. I do the beer runs, the food runs. Yeah, I'm not going to be stuck on that hill for 6 months. Are you kidding me? Those guys are like, it's a trip because they're pure hippy dippy, but some of them are like mountain men, you know, and shit. They're really cool. And I think 200 plants is pretty much the thing. You have growers that grow more, but like, let's just say one person, because me, I don't think you could grow 200 plants. Like, I could do it, but that's about it. The one guy, right, come harvest season, I've never seen him get upset, right? Because he drink little somethings. I drink Heineken's, right? So it got me drinking little somethings. Love that stuff, right? No little somethings extra, no little something something. Just the original little something. Golden. So it's almost near harvest. Like a couple days, right? You're going to start pulling your plants. Oh my God. He's all like, I swear to God, I'm like watering I would help him, right? But watering 200 plants, like the guy's having a nervous breakdown watering 200 plants every day for however many months. Like, it's alright, calm down, have a beer. Well, some other growers, they have like a early season, a middle season, or they have a late season where they put and it's just a baby plant, but it flowers, and I don't know if it's more potent or something, but that's what they say, and it's just for the money, really. We put some plants in late. Mine came out pretty good still, and those Sour D's came out really good. So that's why I like Sour D. And that was like a couple years earlier or whatever, but that shit is good shit, right? That's a good strain. Yeah, popcorn nuggets. I used to get an ounce of like green quack, right, for $40 outdoor around Chico. And Chico, all the growers, they grow up in Forest Ranch. It's right above Chico. So, met some good people. Humboldt County, it's pretty much, you meet it's like free, or it's dirt cheap, like, you know what I mean? Because they grow, and then come harvest, so you got like, sometimes they go, oh, this is last year's, and some of them good growers are like, are you kidding me? It's fucking super dank. And then other people don't know how to grow at all, or it's whatever, and it just sucks. Because working for different growers and all the different strains, all came out really good. And all they use is Happy Frog. That's it. They spend a ridiculous amount. Everybody uses Happy Frog. There's no other fertilizer. So when I get my plant, that's what it's going to be. We're going to cheat. Like, so where in the hills, they have a different kind of oak tree. It's not like these oak trees. It's a little, and they're old, beautiful forest. Different kind of forest. I would get mulch and all this mycelium, and then it had all this horse shit, right? And then Jenna, she had all these wood chips for years, right? Fermenting, and she got rid of all that and put rocks. So you got a big old pile of all these wood chips that have been just like, in the field for 20 years. And then you got horse shit, right? I filled my truck up. It took me, God, I don't know how long it took me, but it took me a minute just to get the fertilizer, because that's the one thing I wanted, right? And then I got some compost from the farm, so I had an eggplant and a squash growing in there, but it never really, came out right. But and then I actually put some dirt from the mountain, right? It's what's it called? Buck Mountain. So it's right above Dinsmore. So basically Dinsmore, California. And then I put 2 bags of Ocean Forest. I didn't even put Happy Frog in there. I put 2 bags of Ocean Forest in there. And I had some, well, there's billy goat shit in there too, right? So you got billy goat shit, horse shit, and you have to do it just right, because it'll get hot, burn your plants up or whatever. So when I made my bed and stirred it all up, it looked like leaves. It didn't look like there was no dirt. That's how much mulch I had in it. And then I got a couple of shovelfuls of the dirt from Buck Mountain, like whatever it is in the mountain or whatever. Mix it all up, put that stuff in there. And then we would water it. Sometimes we would make a soup out of cow shit, right? Put cow shit in the water, in pickle barrel, right? And water it like that. The weed is so cheap now. Well, it's a lot cheaper up here in Northern California. Right? Other places, it's all indoor. They don't know what outdoor is. Maybe if you go to the cannabis club, I don't know. But if you grow it right, you know, it'll be 3-star bud. I only rate it as 4-star bud. So 1 star is trim, that's free. You can't sell that. They sell that shit in the pot stores in LA. Like, you can't sell that stuff. Or they give it away, like free joints, or like they're doing you a favor or something. No, you can't. I'm going to smoke that. And then you have 2-star, which is just like, let's just say Mexican, some whatever swank, right? So your 3-star bud is your average chronic, whatever, like I'm smoking right now. You got 4-star, sometimes it's super dank. It's like one hit or quitter or something, you know. So outdoor, you could grow it if you know how. It's 3-star bud. Yeah. My friend sells indoor, right? And we get spoiled off it in LA, right? So he's all like, so give him a pound. He sold that pound so quick. And then people were all like, oh, we want more. It's outdoor. Right? I'm like, no, I'm not selling my pot. That's it. But I was shocked because all these indoor smokers, right? They're all like, oh, you never had pot like that, right? Because we fucking made it super dank. And I believe it was because of the bed, of what the nutrients or whatever's in the earth, whatever made it grow. And so, horse shit, right? Buddy shit. Magic ingredient. And I think all them wood chips really had a big part to do with it too. And I was so excited because I've never seen white oak trees like that before. And the forest is beautiful. And then I would get this mycelium stuff. It's like mold, but it's supposed to be really good, right? And I guess if you pay for it, it's not cheap. I would find all that stuff. Hey, I'm all... That's Silver. That's my pet dragon, the poor thing. I gotta pet him. Right. And then you could see they cut it just right, so you can see, you can't see, but see, yeah, there's crystals on this side of it. So really amazing. I don't know where my selfie stick is. I'm smoking the sherbet. It's sherbet something, but I didn't really pay attention to the name. It's a hybrid, so sherbet something, I forget. And then we got this other stuff, grape soda pop, but kind of purplish, right? So last night we mixed the sherbet with the grape stuff, right? So we had a sherbet grape soda pop stuff salad. That was pretty good. That's my dragon. That's my pet dragon. And then, see, we have this other crystal. We should put it over here. No, he a dinosaur kind of. He got, look, he got like a horn, like a rhinoceros or something. He got like, whatever. He's handsome, right? Look at his teeth. He got better teeth than me, and he got a horn. And then look at his brain, right? Oh, it's missing. It all turned into quartz or something. What happened? Oh, it's agate or something. Ah. I didn't know how they made it, but when I saw it, I was pretty impressed. And then I have this other one, right? It's a geode, but it's cut just right where you could see the water inside of it. So it's got water inside of it, and it's dark water, but who knows how old it is. And then the crystals. So his name's Silver, right? We'll get another one, a golden dragon, but this one, his name is Silver. Silver dragon, right? And the only reason why, I'll tell you why, because we bought this Heineken Silver beer, right? We're like, what is it? Oh, we got to try it. And I knew that the original's better, but buy it anyway, just so I could try it. And that was the first time I had a Heineken Silver, and then so we named my dragon Silver. He said, oh, you like that stuff? No, we don't want no female dragons, right? That stuff is for girls, Silver, light beer or some shit. Whatever it is, it's not as good. Tastes funny. Pabst Blue Ribbon, I like that beer. It's funny because in Humboldt County, it is one of the most top selling beers. Like, they don't drink Bud Light or Coors Light or Miller Light or whatever. It's all Pabst Blue Ribbon. And it's the funniest thing ever because it's Lagunitas and Pabst Blue Ribbon. So you'll see a bunch of college kids. They'll have Lagunitas in this hand and they'll have Pabst Blue Ribbon in this hand. And I was a trip, you know, because I'm from LA. Pabst Blue Ribbon, I don't know what that stuff is. Humboldt County, yeah, that's what everybody drinks. Not everybody, but the majority, because it's so popular for whatever reason. It's not Modelo's. Here it's Modelo's, right? Down south it's Modelo's. Up there, Modelo's, no, not so much. So I like those PBRs. I call them professional bull riders, right? PBRs. So I like that beer. Do I like IPAs? Yeah, I don't drink them. I used to. Pretty much I like Lagunitas. Sierra Nevada is probably my favorite because, you know, lived near Chico and beautiful brewery. Looks like a 4-star restaurant. I wasn't able to eat there, but, you know, college town, really nice. And then they drink them in Humboldt, like Lagunitas, right? And you have your own breweries. You have Lost Coasters up in Humboldt, which is like Great Whites and Tangerines and stuff like that. So I like Sierra Nevadas, and then I like Lagunitas. And we tried those Hen House, which is Sonoma. Tastes like Lagunitas to me, so really good. Like those. I like Blue Moons. So I like little somethings, right? And when it comes to Sierra Nevadas, just the original, don't need a Colossal or whatever. They used to have this old Chico, right? And it was only for people in Northern Cal or around Chico to get it. We love that one. We don't get those anymore. And then Lagunitas used to have like Eyeballs and Undercover, Shut Down Investigation Ales, and I also loved Maximus, right? But they did this weird shit. So it was Maximus, you know, that's what I liked. And then Little Somethings, right? And Eyeballs and Undercovers, right? But now you can't get those. And the Maximus, they changed it. Yeah. It is not original Maximus. It's a Maximus Colossal or some shit now. Right? That's alright, but I think the Maximus tasted more, I don't know, foamy. I don't know how it was, but I love those. Because those were like not the limited. You could get those. But I like the limited ones. Sierra Nevada would have them too, like Old Chicos and stuff. But other than that, I'm not really into IPAs so much because like Sonoma has their thing, Mendocino. Humboldt County, we got Lost Coasters, right? Because we got the Lost Coast. You could actually get lost over there, right? It's Mendocino. It's on the borderline. It's still Humboldt. But it hugs Mendocino. And then we have Eel Rivers, which is north of us, but it's like I think it comes down through I think it just goes as far as Mendocino. I don't think it comes this far. So it's Mendocino or Humboldt. So Eel River. So Eel River Brewery, they said it's the first organic because, you know, they're all like whatever, right? Vegan or something. Oh, thank you, Simply Wicked. Nerfly. I don't like the Russian River Brewing Company. So anyways, we got Eel Rivers, right? First organic. I like those. Those are good. We got Six Rivers Brewery, and that's the one because, you know, that's where I want to, you know, I want to move to. I want to live. So, Six Rivers, it's right on the thing right there. It's like McKinleyville. Like, it's basically Arcata, right? And you think I'd be more hippy-dippy, but no. I want to live in Redneckville. So I want to live in McKinleyville, right? That's my goal in life, right? And so, it's right on the border. So it's, but Humboldt County. No, we don't like Russian River fuckers. We like Hen House, right? And I'll tell you why I don't like the Russian River cocksuckers. Because they used to have this tea bar, right? Like, you know, I in my imagine, like, oh, coffee bar, whatever, retarded dreamer, right? Oh, wait till I get my coffee bar, right? But a tea bar, right? So they got this, you know, cool stuff. It's like, got planters, you got chairs. It's not all chained up to the sidewalk and shit. It's just like out there, right? So I go sit there, drink my beer, and dream about my coffee bar, or having some tea, or maybe you got coffee in there or something. But it's VIP, it's like never open. And the one time it was, they were closing. They're like, oh, I need membership or some shit, right? I think it was called the Two Door Rose. So I would just sit there and drink my beer, and got an Alice in Wonderland display, and look at the real estate. Security guards usually very nice people. They go, is it okay if you don't smoke? Yeah, okay, fine. Put it out, right? And we would do that all the time, like every time, basically, right? One time, I don't know who it was. He wasn't very nice. Whatever it was, I didn't like his tone or his persona, because he was all military, right? Like, what? And then he's all like, some shit. He wasn't like nice like the other guy or people, right? So I'm like, are you asking me or telling me? Because it sounds like, you can't. And then all of a sudden, like, would drink my beer there all the time, right? Then you go, you can't drink your beer. I can't smoke my cigarette and I can't drink my beer. This is an imaginary fucking line. Your job, because I've done your job. That's your business. I'm not fucking in your space. Technically, I'm on eminent domain. It could be I don't care. I'm on the fucking street corner or sidewalk. Kind of act like a wingnut. But never said anything disrespectful. I was just like, that's it, right? Because you could be nice, but it's like you don't fucking own whatever, the world or me or whatever. And you can't tell me a fucking thing, right? Because otherwise you could kick my ass. We could go somewhere and figure it out. When you get off duty, I'll smoke a cigarette and then say something. If it's that fucking serious. So, I forget what I said, but I said you could, yeah. Or, you can call the cops. I always say, and then, yeah, call the cops. So these motherfuckers, here, call the cops, right? I'm waiting for a response time, half an hour. Officer shows up, what's the problem? I told them I'm trying to smoke cigarettes, but usually they're very nice. This guy, he act like he's gonna tell me that, no, you're not telling me anything. I mean, if you ask me or something, but you're not telling me a fucking thing. So you better save it. And I'm trying to drink my beer, and they're telling me I can't. It's like, just fuck out of here. But can you believe it? Let's just say I had a loser job and then go jail or something for what? Drinking a beer or smoking a cigarette or some shit, right? Then what? No, fuck that. So fuck them Russian River cocksuckers. Brewery. And then they did it again, right? But this is a shit kicker, right? So I have a cigarette. I'm sitting there. It's not lit. Right? Just okay, the motherfucker, like, all of a sudden, like, because I'm watching him, kind of like a setup, right? Whatever. He comes over, all, my cigarette's not lit. Wrecked. And then all of a sudden, you said that last time I can't drink my beer. You got a line around the fucking block. The fuck are you to tell me can't drink my beer? I mean, if it's that, do something. Call the cops. So then had to wait again for officer. Right, this time the sergeant. He goes, look, we got call about you before. Don't come back, we'll arrest you or whatever. I said, you want to make a difference here? Uh-huh. What kind of boots are those? Next time, give them a hard time. So that's why we don't like Russian River Brewery. because they're just a little not nice, right? To me. No smoking, no drink. My ass is twitching now. You got a line around the block, and people smoke, right? So they go there and they go right to the other side, smoke whatever. I don't see you grinding on their ass now. I've done your job. Me in LA, like, I'm gonna go outside my thing and go, you can't smoke a cigarette or drink a beer or do blah blah blah. Oh my god. You're out of your fucking skull. St. Louis, it's not a casino. You don't own the sidewalk. I'm sorry. It's St. Clark County. So, the thing is gone, but I still go there and I smoke. Now, no one says anything. I don't see that guy. I felt bad, because the one time, I felt bad, right? Because the guy was, like, begging me. And then at that point, I was just like, you know what? And so I felt like an asshole, because he was a nice guy. He wasn't the other fucker. So the moral of the story is fuck them cocksuckers, right? They suck the biggest on the planet, fill in the blanks, right? And they're not very nice. All right, go cops. Other than that, that's my biggest drama here in Santa Rosa. But this ain't Russia, right? And we never said, you know what, fuck you, or you're this, or you're that, you suck, or we never said anything like that, right? Well, first of all, officer, I wasn't smoking a cigarette. It might have looked like what? What did I do now? Drinking my beer, okay, you got me on that one. What? Get the fuck out of here. Because that's the best you got. That's it. And I think if I'm not sloppy or disrespectful or something, why grind on me? You have to work. I've done this job, right? You have to worry about what's on the inside and safety. You have to make sure you don't get paid dick, right? But you got to regulate. There's no cops. No calling the cops. Are you fucking kidding me? You call the cops after. You have to do it. Are you fucking kidding me? It's different. Imaginary line. That's your job. We've seen motherfuckers all look like they're whatever because they look intimidating. They don't do a fucking thing. They're like just watching. But that's what the job is, observe and report. But you could do whatever. You know, you got to regulate your club. Or this one's a restaurant, a beer, something. But shit, I could run a bar, fuck you. We're going to get a coffee bar, right? And we'll have Heinekens. We don't care. They have this one coffee, they got Hen House and stuff, so Hen House is good. And then this one, it got Specialized Bike Store in the thing. And a coffee bar, they got really good coffee. A little pricey, but they got beer and food and Specialized bikes. But the thing about it, I was like, oh, I'm going to get a Specialized bike, right? I want to step it up. But no, I can't afford the one I want or something. Like, No, I just get the same one I got. I'm gonna stick with Giant. So I'm starting to feel better. It's been, shoot, what time is it? So it's been an hour, I'm guessing. So if I was the king, I would sanction the Russian River Cocksuckers Brewery, because this ain't Russia, it's America. The very foundation of this country is founded upon alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, right? Gambling, prostitution. The special law enforcement, what are you talking about? Like, they're going to tell me what to do. Now, if it's something other than that, then maybe. No smoking. No. And I'm a tobacco bum. And I could be an asswipe. But you notice, I always give cigarettes, and sometimes it's kind of sketchy, right? Because you're going to use your manners. Because if you don't, I'm going to say you're welcome, and I'm going to make you say, yeah, thank you. Or I'm going to want to, I don't know. So, very touchy, you know, tobacco. Because people are like, let's just say I'm bumming a cigarette, right? You only got a couple of chances. Strike one, there's no strike threes. I'm going to be like, oh, it's my last one. I'm going to, at the second strike, I'm going to want to check your pockets or some shit, right? The third one, I'm going to say something disrespectful or whatever. I'm going to say, you know what, you can't give me a cigarette. You ain't worth fucking piece of shit, motherfucker, right? Or something stupid, right? I'll get in a fight over a cigarette, right? The officers show up, we're like, yes, officer, what? Over a cigarette. I'm like, yeah. I don't say it over and over. Over a cigarette. Uh-huh. I'll give it, but you're not going to take it. If you can take it, but you're going to have to take it. And not when I blink my eyeballs or turn my head or, God help me, fall asleep or some shit, right? You do it like that, then what? I can't say a fucking thing. So Sonoma County got their thing. They got Racer 5s, right? Well, those are good. I've had them before. They have the Hen House Brewery. They have that one. I'm not really familiar with that one. I camped out there for a couple days when I first got here to Santa Rosa, and I like it over there. It's oh shit, what's it? Greenville? No, it's not Greenville. It's Forestville. No, is it Forest? I think it's called Forestville. But a bunch of vineyards, bike trail, beautiful. A small town, right? So you got the Russian River. I got some really good photographs because it was raining. I'm sure I still have those. I would love to rent a kayak because I don't have a raft. And at that one, it's cheaper because it's not licensed on it, whatever. So it's really cheap, right? The other one, more professional. I don't know if they have a guide, but, you know, insurance, whatever. So either one's worth it. But I don't need a babysitter or a guide. So I miss that. I would love to kayak. I've been kayaking several times, but I had a whitewater raft. So a whitewater, it's like a kayak, but different because it got knee straps. It's so comfortable air. You fall asleep in it, like, and you flip over. It's not like a kayak where you got to flip it back. You just roll over. So we used to live on that thing. So I love Trinidad, right? So you have Humboldt County, right? So Arcata is like the college. It used to be called Humboldt State University. So a lot of people will go to college up there, like from down south or stuff. But now it's Cal Poly, so I guess Cal Poly's Mob and Jeep. So anyways, on my raft, Trinidad, right? We're on the hill one day, and we're looking at these. They're different ocean kayakers, and they're so long, and you can see the waves and the rock. You know, like these fuckers are crazy, right? So I don't know. One day later, down the thing, we're at the same rock, but we didn't know it, right? But I'm gonna go take a piss on that. We went on the front side of the rock. That wave pushed me like 10, 15, 20 feet up that fucking rock. There's all barnacle scars down from it, right? But my raft, not one scratch. And we got so blessed, right? Because I had a jar pot. It was floating in the ocean, right? And still had beer, so make sure. Might have lost the one I had in my hand. I'm sure I fished it out. Fished everything out. Nothing. Jumped on the rock again, because, like, whatever, right? Jump back in the water, and then, like, climb the rock, and adjust my panties, and jump back in, and shit. And then we're like, oh shit, it's the same rock that we were watching these fuckers. And my raft is so light. If that was a kayak, there's no way I could drag my kayak. I could drag my raft up that rock and park it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could with a kayak, but a lot more work. And they got different kinds. I like the air kind. And I don't like the ones when the water could get trapped in either. So I don't like those. But it doesn't matter as long as the river is calm. And my raft, okay, going around this lake, right? We're on a road for cars, right? There's like 6 inches of water, right? Like my raft could skim that, and I could like float on the side. You can't do that with a kayak. We're gonna go on a beer run. We're gonna go on a beer run. I don't know how much battery we have, but I think I can take you with me. Alright. Can you hear Mama Crow? So it's Saturday night. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? We've been waiting for Sunday, and then I don't have to wake up Monday. So, shoot, what we could do? It's Memorial Day weekend. I think you got to go to the Bay or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on around here. I'm from down south, so Memorial Day weekend you have Topanga Days. So we got Topanga Days. We should look up the lineup. My butt. Watch out. Alright, we're gonna waddle. Oh, the doggy. Oh, we got a little bit of sunshine. It feels good. Alright, we're gonna zip past this guy. We're just waddling. Oh, I gotta get cat food. Oh, darn it. I'm not gonna waddle that far. I'm just gonna get it right here. Because the cat, he said meow or some shit, right? Alright. Alright, 1 minute. It's a little varmint. And then, like, we should just get a pedigree. What's happening? Yeah, right. What do you think? The cat? You cat? You should eat dog food. Right? The cat now. There's no dog food. No dog food?
No dog food.
Ah! That was someone said. Like, oh, you can't.
Eats pet food. You want a bag, buddy? Bag?
Yes, please.
कल ही बंद लिया है कल ही बंद ना ना कारण ले साइकिल भी दादा ले है पैसे
And beer 30. You know, when I first came here, you used to have one Heineken over there. No more, now 6.
Yeah.
No, you used to have. But that's okay, because we'll get 6. Right? Because. So I'm just getting my day started, believe it or not. Alright, we got the varmints and the food. Just wobbling. Oh, they're partying. The party's over here. Look at that ledge. Here, here, look at that. We're just waddling. Waddle on. Waddle off. So what do you think? We should listen to my new album, right? So I got, it's going to be a long one because there's 4 sides, or there's 2 records. We got to break it in. Alright, 1 minute. The little varmints. So we're gonna listen to this one. And it looks like it's in really good condition. Oh, we already looked at it. It's, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have a hard time. I can't do this yet. Okay, we got it. Oh, blue, hello, blue, blue, king. Got cheese. Uh-oh. What are you doing, varmints? You get the good stuff. Alright, so we got a new album. Got some beer. How's everyone doing? We won't be over here at my office, but so we got this one in proper working order. The other one, I think we were too excited, so whatever album we didn't play in the right order, we just played that one first. A little backwards. Oh, see, you can't hear it. So how's everyone doing today? Nino. Oh, stupid bug. I'm working on it, Bobby Kimball. We should have showed you the sun because now it might hide. Right? I'm too lazy out. On Sunday, maybe I get some energy. But got a little bit of California sunshine out there. So I have a CD collection, right? So they have this other one. It's Exile on Main Street, but it's like an offshoot. Or maybe it's a different album. I can't remember, but... And then we would get these CDs that are like Russian, of all things, right? Imports, and they got other songs that you don't get on American CDs. Import. Hey, Chimley. Patty Love says, every winter when Dad was commuting to work, he'd come home and say to us, for every inch of snow, there's a foot of assholes. Right on. That's wonderful. I wonder where I fit in that equation, darn it. All right, Nino's turn. She says, My two sisters and I were all named after his ex-girlfriends. Oh my goodness. Right? You're all like, it's Elisa. It's not Alyssa. Alright, get it right. Potato, potato. Like, no. We're American. If I was French, I'd maybe get away with it. I am still looking through it, but there's so much stuff in it. Like, we don't read the Bible, actually. We read, like, before it. It tells you the history and whatever it is, like who is in the Bible or stuff like that, right? So it's very interesting because a lot of it's Egyptian, some of it's Persian, some of it's Hebrew, Palestine, like it different. And it's weird because, you know, when, like, I don't know, you read the Bible, like, I don't know what it says, you know, thee, thou, art, stuff like, where art thou, sunshine, right? So kind of explain it to you from, like, who it is, where they're from, what they're saying. A lot of it's really brutal too, right? We got angels, and so I'm looking through it, and I like the alphabet stuff, like the old alphabet or whatever it is, like hieroglyphs, like Egyptians, Assyrians, whatever it is. And we like the angel ones when it's illustrated, right? So we haven't even looked through it because there's a rose in one of the pages, there's a fern in another one, there's a card in another one. So I haven't even really looked through it because try not to destroy it, right? Because already, like, starting to read it, like we could do. But we only read Genesis or Revelation. What do you think? All the other stuff? I don't know. But it's kind of, because it clues you in. It gives you a little history of who it is, where it is, right? Stuff like that. The language, the money, whatever is written in the Bible. And it kind of clues you in on it. But I haven't really paid attention and started reading it because we've just been looking through it. Can you hear my Stones record? No, Rosie's out. Sean Quinn, he showed up last night. He said he can come over Thursday. He showed up Friday, right? He did late. But we love Sean. We're just fucking around. Oh, Rosie's here, yeah. Oh, thank you, Patty Love. And right, like if it was the kind, I don't know if they put them in the motel rooms anymore, but right, you get free Bible or you read it or put it in the motel room, right? And then like you're not gonna read that, right? This one different, like so try to pay attention. Gideon's Bible. I got a different one, so I'm not sure because it's older. But it has this part about Gideon. I don't know who he was, a saint or a warrior. I have no idea. But it has a little something about him. Can you believe it? We never saw Tina Turner sing with Mick Jagger, right? And they did Live Aid with, and then we were watching, and then Bowie, right? She does a song with. The only difference was they were both special guests on Live Aid. I thought it was the Stones and special guest Tina, but no, it was a thing together. But I believe, I could be wrong, but Tina got a show. She got special guest, right? David Bowie. And then you're all like, uh-huh. We seen Billy Joel, right? I had to use the bathroom, but someone from the Eagles, and then Pink came out. Right? But not sing her own song. How you let her take over the stage, sing her own song, and then they sing a song together. And then, fuck, who else was there? I think he had Axl Rose as a special guest, and someone else. Right? Was it Axl Rose? Yes. That was at the Bowl. I can't remember what show. You should look it up. And someone else, fuck my memory. Oh, Kitty, thank you. Yes, me too. It actually saved me. Because, I can become somewhat of a stress box factor. And isn't it weird? Like, you lose your phone or something, you're like, what? It ruined your day or something, right? So we've done that dance before and all straight and like, hope someone give it back, right? This one we're like, whatever, like, and thought the opposite, right? No word, whatever, right? Dumbass, you lost it, whatever, right? And then it came back. All the other times, oh, please come back, please come back. It's like, never come back, right? This time, like, whatever, you could have it, right? Oh, fuck. Isn't it funny? It must be going senile, the way the mind works. So, not too many things shock me growing up in Wonderland and stuff, right? But when it gave me my phone, it shocked the fuck out of me. Like, really? Well, sometimes be surprised. Oh, Rosie, we can't listen to the music. That one, I don't know if there's any copyright. We listened to this Aerosmith record, right? We got 10 copyrights, like every song, right? And then some songs, right? Like, you could listen to the album, whatever, you think this one, but no, some songs you copyright, other ones you won't. You just gotta pay attention. Aerosmith, it was like every single one, and a lot of people probably don't even know them songs in copyright. So that, I thought that was a little unusual. Oh, Mama Crow. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama Crow, hungry. Got nothing for Mama Crow to eat, darn it. Yes, it's the 7th day. I could still hear the stones, but so I don't know, but I'm just thinking out loud. I think I'm going to be on this Tina Turner kick for a minute, and we're going to be listening to her and stuff. Right? We think. Right? We love her because I like to do rock photography, and she would have been one of the best, right? Like, shoot, we didn't even see her. Hey, kitty, you were at Wally World? Right on. You just got food, came home? Right on. We haven't been to Wally World in a while. I think I got a heart tool the last time I was there. We went to Tractor Supply, right? And then it closed, right? So, okay, we'll go Home Depot. Closed. Right? Go Wally World. Look at Mama Crow. What are you doing? Don't. Are you eating my bugs? You better be nice to my potato bug. Doing. Shady's. I like it too, right? I have another one, right? It's from Ray's Market in Humboldt County. I'm surprised the quality is so good, but different. This one we got in Forestville or whatever, right? So ride my bike, and there's this old hippie, he closing up, right? And like, oh, I want a t-shirt, right? The poor guy. And he pulling out, he just got done packing it all up, right? Like, oh, I want a t-shirt, right? The poor guy, I felt so bad, right? So he pulling all, and no, it's a bunch of girl stuff. No, I don't wear girl stuff, right? Like, so I swear, like, I don't know how long it took, but pretty much around the last box, like, oh, this one, like, oh yeah, that one. He's like, oh, this one's a patent, whatever. It was like, and then we're all like, but hey, Rosie. But he was so nice. He's all like, yeah, it's yours. 20. I said, I only have $20, right? And then he's all like, and the poor guy, and he was so nice. And then gave me my t-shirt, right? And then I put it all back. Like, she. So that's how I got this one, Forestville. And we've seen him around a couple times. I forget where. But I think he travels around here. Because I'm pretty sure we see him set up shop somewhere. So this one, he tie-dyed it. You know, it's not like you go get it and you don't know who does it. So he does his own tie-dye thing, you know. We love Forestville. I love that town. It's a small town, right? We went over there, right, got laid off and shit. And we went to the thing, like a labor thing, right? I shit you not. They said, you don't speak Spanish? Sorry, this is only for people that speak Spanish. No, I speak English. So could not work at that labor thing over there. Like, what? We're talking about. I said, sorry, can't help you. Because I don't speak Spanish. Grayton. I believe it's Grayton. I can't remember. We could always lie, right? And say, see, Yes. Oh no, C. Right? Or something. Santa Rosa, we're lucky, right? Because people speak English around here. They speak Spanish too, right? But in LA, yeah, good luck. A lot more competition. And I think when it comes to, yeah, LA has been Hispanic for a while. We used to have, like, I'm not sure if they still own land, but, you know, gypsies and other people own land. We got, like, 18th Streeters. Hollywood, somehow they got property. They used to have Las Palmas liquor store when I was young. Las Palmas is gone now. Probably took 10 years or something. That thing was sitting there. I don't know what happened. Finally built it. I don't even know what it is. My old neighborhood, we heard they were going to rip it down and put. My friend told me it's all different. It's all like one new Persian condo, whatever, hotel or some shit. He said it's changed. We used to go up on the hill and we had this comic book store called Meltdown. And Meltdown, we would go by there all the time and go, fuck, I need a Meltdown. Right, what's going on, right? But on the hill, you could see it because it's all neon, right? So you could go, oh, that's Meltdown. And not there no more. Trilobite. Right on, Trilobite. So good to see you. I haven't really, so new. You have a wonderful evening. I think we're going to smoke some grape soda pop or some shit. The varmints. Look at the varmints. Kind of hard, but we love that song, Tumbling Dice. This is a good one. We haven't listened to this album in so long, so. I'm not sure what year it is. Do you guys know what year did Exile on Main Street come out? Trog or Frog? It's Trog, not Frog. I'm sorry, my vision. We could call him Trilobite. I don't know how you came up with that. Stacy, I do not. I used to kind of like, I have this one art piece and we'll draw like Japanese characters and stuff. So that's why I'm kind of like, because I don't know what they mean, that characters. I mean, we should pay attention to that stuff. I haven't really done anything lately. I think we need some incentive. I should go to the Bay tomorrow for Memorial Day weekend. I'm not sure what cemeteries they have, but you want to go to like Veterans Memorial or something, right? I want to hit some golf balls in the marsh. Like, I don't care. Well, of course, anyone could draw, but I'm not really like a, artist who draws and paints and stuff like that. But yeah, you should, because that's how you do it, right? I actually have to lay out my planner, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm clusterfucked. And then I have to do the research, because it's all symbolic. And then I want to make sure that I put whatever the symbolism is. And then we wanted to make it 4 corners or 4 directions, but now we're thinking, no, it can't do 3, it's got to be half. So I think half will be like 1, and then you have the other half. So I'm thinking, the back half, I'm thinking 4 onks in a row, right? It's Egyptian cross, 4 onks. This one different on this side. We were going to cheat and just like go 4 onks on each corner, each direction, but then I don't know why we're intrigued by the Eye of Horus and the Eye of Ra and stuff like that. So we got to do some research and see, and then it might not be kosher because we want to combine them together and make a new hieroglyph, and we don't want it to be just, and we don't know actually, but that's what I was thinking. Or flip it, reverse it, the same thing. You know how that Indian got a swirl in the note in the thing? I built this staircase out of cement and like ripped it apart and did the back for like, it was so nice. But I made one of those things on the step, like with stones and tiles. I don't even know what it is, but it came out pretty good. And then we put shells for the water, like a little waterfall. And then the back was like this, so, and I got the account and staked it down, bricked it all up. It came out really nice. And you got really nice bricks, so you could put plants and all of them. Feathered up the thing. The only thing they missed was opening. It had a fountain. I did the staircase in the back, but they had this beautiful where they just had to redo the fountain. And that's it. Bogarden, we're gonna smoke out right now. All right, we're gonna Snoop Dogg it. I'm over here at my office. The Stones are playing. I'm listening to my new record, but not really. And we haven't heard this record in a while. So. So I bought a new album, and we're listening to it. Charlotte, thank you. So it came out May 12th, 1972. That's early 70s. Well, I used to be more productive, so I had an outdoor office in Topanga, right? Like, same thing, but I had a shelf, and then the shelf went from here to over there. I had my imaginary world with all my SWAT mobiles, my dinosaurs, and whatever, right? And then got my office, my table. But we were more productive because we would do something. This one, we just kind of look at it and go, what happened? $1972, yeah, it's early 70s. Well, I'm not on Instagram anymore, and they say, oh, you don't know your password or something, and then I don't know how to do it. So no more Instagram, right? Because we want to post my photographs, right? That's it. We don't want a bunch of scammers and tramps and all kinds of stupid shit, right? And then get popular. Like, no, I don't have time. Just to accept everyone is too much work. Fuck that. You don't know who anyone is, right? But yeah, that way, because you could, exchange information and stuff. And I miss, okay, this might sound stupid, but what I miss on Instagram is because whatever, right? Whoever, but Courtney Cox, right? She cook and she make her little recipe, like simple, whatever, you just need the right ingredients, and she share like her little cooking thing, right? All the other ones are bookworms. Does it look like I'm still trying to work on my Boy Scout? But they might be a little too bookwormish for me, but you never know. But anyway, she liked to cook and really simple, so we miss that. We love her thing. So we would love to watch her. And then she friends with Miss Aniston, right? So buddies and stuff. Oh, my beer is foaming. It's running. Better catch it. Oh, darn it. Alright, 1 minute. We're going to roll some pot. We're going to smoke some pot. So there's really not a whole lot going on. We'll smoke some of this grape soda stuff. I think that's what it's called. Let's see here. Oh, yep, grape soda something. Oh, Kitty. You got me all excited. I thought you were talking about Miss Underwood. She's just a Carrie Wood. Like, alright. Because I need a job, Miss Underwood. That's awesome. That's adorable, Kitty. Have you seen these little varmints around here? We got, like, baby socks, right? You cute little fucker. Oh yeah, you can send me an email. Alright, let's smoke some pot. Uh-oh. My brain. So we have the grape or something.